Hello everyone, it's Dirt Digger Dave. We're back up here on the hilltop, on the other side of the fence. This is my third or fourth time over here. I've had a couple of small hunts up here, picking up one bullet here and a thing here, just checking it all out. I've got my first signal of the day right here. Let me turn you around. I got you turned around. Got the hole dug. This ground is getting hard already. Well, I don't know what it is. It was ringing a solid 18 when I started. Now I got the hole open. It's a little higher. I'm sure this is going to be a bullet, or it's going to be a melted bullet from the fire pit or something. Let's get it and see what we can get here. Oh. Wow. According to this thing, I've missed it completely. Let me get my little sniper shovel out of here. It says it's right here. Let's see. Is that it right there? Look at there. There it is. And that is a melted bullet. Just below the surface. Melted or fired, we don't know yet. There's the rings. Well, it's definitely a bullet. It's definitely been fired, it looks like. Certainly melted. Let's rub it on the pants right here. Definitely looks like a Sharps carbine that's been melted and or fired. All right, that's it. We're off to start. We're gonna try to stay in this general area right here, see what we can get. The weeds are growing up, the blackberries are growing up. You can see back behind me, the blackberries are blossoming out. They'll be able to pick here in a couple weeks. So off to the next. All right, we got signal number 2. Definitely a bullet. It's been melted. It's been in a fire pit and been melted. There she is. On to the next. All right, people, look at this mess. Look at this mess. I found some bullets behind me. Another little small fire pit. I've come up a little bit ways here. I've got me a hole dug right here. It is just a mess. Whatever it is, it's right here in my hand. See if I can figure out what it is here. I think that's it. Might be it right there. It's another fired little bullet, I believe. Let me see here. Let me put you down for a second. Let me see here. Oh, that ain't it. Let's go like this. Here we go. Let's turn this on. Yeah, that's it right there. Looks like a small pistol bullet. Question is it old or new? Let's rub it on the pant legs a little bit. I'm gonna believe that is old. We'll check it at the closeout. But I think this is where I'm gonna start my cleanup. I talked to the farmer again this morning, and right over there is a big ravine and a hill. And I think this area is gonna be the most promising area where I can get the most work done and maybe get the most return of my work. So the next time you're here, this will all be cleaned up. Maybe thrown over that hillside or drug back behind me. I might clean an area out, set up a burn pile, and burn it out. And we'll see if I get lucky, if it's worth the effort, or will I just be cleaning out the farmer's field. He's been awful good to me. This is the second or third field of his I've been in, maybe the fourth. And I got started in some of his fields, and I got lucky and started finding this stuff. So this might be a small way to return some of the thanks. So next time you're here, it'll be clean. We'll see what we get. On to the next. I'm up here behind this stump, and I was up here the other night. I caught a couple of bullets up here, and I'm back up here, and I'm underneath a root here, and I stuck my shovel back up behind this root, and I popped, and look at there. There's one right there. That's a good looking bullet right there. I'm pretty sure that's a Sharps carbine. Holders at a flat base. Looks like it's got a hole in there, so that's a pressed base. That's the first nice bullet of the day. Again, and I'm just south of that little garbage pile or brush pile. I'm definitely going to come up here, maybe even start tomorrow, I'm thinking. Getting this cut back and maybe get a nice video out of this area. That's a nice drop bullet right there. Awesome. On to the next. All right, people. I got a nice 15 signal. Got the hole dug. Says it's right up here. Says it's right there in that clump. Well, I like it that it's shallow. I don't like it that it's a piece of trash, piece of aluminum. Look at that. How did that get up here? It's like it's part of an old tin can or something. Yuck. All right, on to the next. Well, it's been a minute. I'm just sticking the coil in the holes in the ground out here, holes in the grass, and I got a signal. This looks like a musket ball. I don't know if this is Civil War or Uncle Jed up here shooting at some food. So, on to the next. All right, people, look at here. I'm right up here next to the fence. You can see the barbed wire fence right there in my shovel. And I'm not far from where I dug that Barber dime, 1901 Barber dime, I believe was right there next to that tree. And I look over here and I get a hole and I get a signal and I get a shotgun shell. So that very well may tell the story of what that person was doing up here that lost that dime. It says here, number 12, U.S. Romex. Best I can tell. I'll get home and see if I get a date on that, when this thing was made. It's definitely a paper cartridge. It's all gone, but it's got a nice, decently brass casing. So we'll see if we can do some research on that and get more info at the closeout. On to the next. Well, I was starting to lose confidence. That's kind of what I just came through. There's a little bit of a cow trail over there close to that fence. Up through here, you can't even swing in there. I haven't dug a bullet in probably an hour. I've got a nice signal here. I was really losing some confidence if there's even anything up here at all this far up. Says it's right in here. Look at there. Look at there. A couple of hits with that pinpointer, and there she jumps right out at us. Oh, that is definitely a Sharps carbine. Hole or no hole. Looks like it's got a hole in the back. So that's a pressed Sharps. So they're this far back. That means I got to clean out from here to there and see what's in between here and there. And hopefully it's worth my while. We know they're over there on that little hill grass right over there. There's the old dead tree right there. So we know they're down in there, out on that point there, up there by that this cedar tree right here. I found dug bullets around there, over the hillside from there, and a few of them back in here. I'm headed over there now to go farther to that direction. I guess that's to the north. See what's more over there. So, but I've got to get it cleaned out from here to there and get between here and see what's between there, and hopefully it's worth my while. Do I do it this summer or wait till the fall? I don't know. But next time you'll be in there, it'll be clear. On to the next. All right, folks. About 6 feet from that last Sharps I just dug. Got a little signal in this hole, dug it out. It rang up a little bit lower than them Sharps. They'll ring up 18, 19. This one rang up 16, 17. And that's what I suspected. This is a nice little Colt 44 bullet. Pressed in the mold there. Nice little Colt 44. First one of these I found on this side of the fence. So that excites me. I think that's my favorite Civil War bullet, because that's a late Civil War. That might be like, you know, the Sharps and the Colts are kind of the bullets that kind of finished off the war and won. All right, I'm right back here. Got one of my favorite signals out here. This is a solid 13. It says it's right here in the clump. Tell me. It is right here. What is it? This? Now, you know if you're... Oh, what is it? Oh, you know, I know what that is. I've dug one of them before. Wow. That's got something to do with the McClellan saddle. That is the second one of these I've dug. I dug one on the other side of the fence. Didn't know what it was. Went down to the local museum here in the area, and I seen the McClellan saddle. Holy cow, saddle. And daggum, there's another one. See, it's got a little hole right there. It's going to have a hole on this end right there. And yes, sir, that's what that is. That's off of McClellan's saddle. Wow, cool. On to the next. All right, got another one, but I believe this is a Barthlow 44 caliber. So I've got a Sharps, a Colt, the thing off the saddle, and here I got a Barthlow. So I might going to be a little bit of a hot spot here. We're going to slow down, and it's getting long in the day to see the sunshine out there, but it's comfortable. I'm going to slow down here and swing a little bit. Got a little bit of a clearing right here. Big brush pile there that's got to go. But I'm going to slow down here and swing through here and see what else I get. On to the next. All right, people. Here I am back right away. Swinging this Equinox 800 with the Coiltech 14x9. I've got two signals right down here. Here's the first one. 15, 16. I'm going to guess that's the bullet on the right. That's going to be a Colt. Uh-oh. Well, hitting the grass over here. This one over here, I believe, is going to be a Sharps. It's on the left, so left Sharp, Colt over here on the right. I'm going to dig them out of there because the ground is so hard. We'll see what we get. On to the next. I'll tell you when I get them dug. Well, people, I'm half right. The signal on the right. Well, let's pick up this closeout right where I left off, and my phone died out there in the field. The bullet on the right was a shotgun shell. Got fooled on that one. The bullet on the left was a Sharps carbine. So, bullet on the right was not a Colt. It wound up being the shotgun shell, and the bullet on the left was the Sharps carbine. I'm saying this hunt was a culmination of 3 or 4 trips up there with and without the camera. And some of the stuff I found when I was up there without the camera was this cute little thing here. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of a scutcheon or jewelry item or something. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. It got like oak leaves on it. Found some suspender straps. Here's the McClellan saddle strap guide. I'm going to put a picture of that saddle at the end of the video here. Shows that guide on the actual saddle. Here's a little leather rivet that I found. Here's the shot that I thought Uncle Jed was shooting up in there, shooting at some food, but I actually think that is a fired 32 caliber or something. There was 2 or 3 of them in that little area together right there. And I did find another fire pit up there, and that's everything I cleaned out of it. See, there's definitely some melted bullets there. There's another one here. They're melted together here, and here's some melted together there. Bits and pieces and blobs. So that's the 3rd different fire pit that I found in that area. 1 on one side of the fence and 2 on the other. Got up in there and got some Sharps bullets and some variants. See the difference? Those got a smaller hole there. That one over there's got bigger ones on the left and the smaller holes on the right. I found a flat-based Sharps, and I believe this far right one is a tie-based Sharps carbine. Got 2 Spencer bullets, 1 44 Colt, 1 44 Barthlows, a couple of shotgun shells, half a horseshoe, and 1 modern bullet. So that's the end of that hunt. I'm going to get up there and do some cleanup in that woods up there or in that field and get in there again. And we'll see what we get next time. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, send a message. If you have any comments, leave a comment. Thanks again.